Hello everyone. This is our first video on website development using CMS system. This videos is meant for all those viewers who would like to understand the entire process of setting up an well-designed website. We strongly believe that this tutorial will help almost everyone who want to set up a website without having to take a professional guidance from a technical person. Before starting with the video, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Ravi Nagar and I have done a Master of Technology in Information and Communication Technology. My specializations are machine learning, website development, image processing, and database management system. I am currently working as an assistant professor in the computer engineering department of Universal College of Engineering. And my contact detail, if you want to ask me any query related to website development, you can ask me on ravi.naga@universal.edu.in. Before starting with the website development, I just want to tell you what is a website actually. Website can be defined as a collection of several web pages that are related to each other and can be accessed by visiting a home page by using a browsers like Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, Opera, Safari, any type of browser. So it is basically just give you a simple website or example website in which the first each website has its own URL, which is a unique global address called a domain name. And second part is in main thing in our website is menus, which these menus are actually the uh, pages which are related to each other and connected with each other. So basically website is consists of these two main parts. And second is I'm going to just start with the HTML. HTML is nothing but an hypertext markup language, and it is almost a basic building block of the web. It defines the meaning and the structure of the web content. And the technologies besides HTMLs are generally used to describe a web pages. Like if you want to change the appearance and presentation of a website, you can use a CSS, which is cascading style sheet. Or if you want to add some functionality or behavior, you can use a scripting language like JavaScript. Besides this, HTML also consists of a hypertext, which refers to the link that connects the web pages to one another, either within a single website or between websites. So links are fundamental aspects of the web. By uploading content of the internet and linking it to a pages created by other people, you can become an active participant in World Wide Web. So HTML uses a markup to annotate the text, image, or other content for display in a web browser. HTML markup includes special elements such as head tag, title tag, body tag, footer tag, uh, para tag, division tag, image tags. So an HTML element is a set of from other text in a document by text which consists of element name surrounded by a lesser and greater sign. The name of the element inside a tag is a case insensitive, that is it can be written in a uppercase or the lowercase of the or a mixture. So for an example, a title small case title tag is equal to the capital case title tag. Okay, so this was about HTML, hypertext markup language. Second is CMS, what we are going to discuss in remaining videos about it. And we are going to make a website using a CMS, content management system. So CMS is an application that is used to manage a web content, allowing the multiple contributors to create, edit, and publish. The content in the CMS is typically stored in a database and displayed in a presentation layer based on the set of templates. The features of CMS is like content creations, which allows the different user to easily create and format the content storage, which stores the content in one place in a consistent fashion. Workflow, which is managed and which assigns a privilege and responsibility based on the roles such as authors, editors, and admins. And finally, we publish it by organizing and pushing the content live. There are many advantages of content management system. Major advantage is its collaborative nature. Multiple users can log on and contribute, schedule, or edit the content to be published because the interface is usually browser based. So CMS can be easily accessed from anywhere by any number of users. The second advantage of CMS is that it allows a non-technical people who don't know the programming language to they can easily create and manage their own web content. When a company uses a CMS to publish its pages, it reduces its reliance on a front-end engineer to make the changes to the website, making it easier and quicker to publish a new content. There are many CMS platform available in market which are freely available like Drupal, Joomla, Magento, WordPress. The image which you are seeing on this video is a dashboard of an WordPress which consists of many uh, um, direct features like in CMS system. As I said, it's a platform application which allows to create and run your website. You will get an admin panel which is an interface where you can create and update pages, posts, and other types of contents and arrange those content the way you need. You will be able to manage the design of the site through a admin panel by installing a themes and changing them. All the actions are done simply by clicking on the various buttons. You don't have to write the code or script in most cases, so you can manage your content easily. The most prominent CMS platforms are like WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, which are free and open source CMS engines. Which means the source code is open to the public and you can use it, edit or customize the core files of the engine on your site. And if you discover a great view to improve the platform, you can push it up to the developers and help in making their engine even better in next update. So this was about the content management system. We will quickly go through the difference between the HTML and the CMS system. So first one is a website management. If you decide to create a website that is having only one or two pages, if you are starting with a new business and you don't want to make many pages, you want to make only one or two pages and want to publish the content to your user or the client. So at that time you can use a HTML web pages and for making a one or two pages website. But if you are growing your business, you want to increase your content on your website and you want to make your website dynamic, at that time you should need a CMS solution to make your website, which make it easier to do things like editing existing pages, publish a new pages and online you can also even uh, sell your product by using a e-commerce site, which is also easily done by a CMS system. Time to market, as I said, to make a web page in a HTML by using an HTML, you need to write the code from the scratch, and at that time you will require more time to build a single page. But in CMS, it is having a pre-built themes. We can directly use those templates and make a web page very easily without using a HTML code. Customizing it become easier in CMS because the things are available directly and front end is there for us to we can directly use and make a changes in a customize any page you want as you decide. So in the fourth difference is multiple user support. As I said, the CMS can be handled by many users, different users, depend on their responsibilities, roles and responsibilities. We give them the privileges on the different web pages. Previews and testing become easier in CMS because you can directly see the previews and test it whether there is any error in a web page. But as compared to HTML, if you are having any error in HTML page, you you have to point out the place where the error belongs, and then you need to change the code in your HTML, and accordingly you also need to change the code in CSS, and then you have to save it, and then you can see it on your browser whether the error exists or it's solved. So it becomes easy in CMS compared to HTML. There are many frequently asked questions. How many money do you want to spend? So it depends on your business. If you are having low with your budget and you are going and you are having a new business startup, so at that time you need only 1 or 2 pages. At that time you can use HTML instead of CMS. And how much time do we have to plan for the maintenance? If you are going to publish many offers or many blogs to or many content on your website, you have to make your website dynamic. At that time you should use a CMS system. But if it is a CMS system, your website is very dynamic, you will also require extra staff for handling all this. At that time you require more maintenance compared to HTML. Will the website be used as an e-commerce site? Of course, if you are using a CMS system like Magento, OpenCart, and Shopify, you can usually use these features to sell your product on e-commerce. Okay, should the view be adaptable uh, for a different screen like mobile? So if you are using a features like Bootstrap, you can directly you can make a website which will be adaptable for different screens like mobile phone, tablets, on laptop or any system. So will my website interact with social media or any other third party platforms? You will need to record for all the event happening on your website, and they will be saved in a database. For keeping all these data records, you will need a dynamic website. What type of web programming languages or platform is easier to find? Depends on the country, depends on the requirement, business requirement. You will be able to choose the programming language what you want as per your requirement. Okay. So this was the about the introduction of how is the website and what is the website, how it is made, how it is made by HTML page, how it is made by a CMS system. So prerequisite for my sessions, I have designed the sessions keeping in mind the requirement of beginner, especially for those who are coming from a non-technical background, and so I don't assume any existing knowledge of pre-website development from the viewers. Thank you.